It's 3:39 on your hometown station KHTS, and if you didn't know, May is National Foster Parent Appreciation Month, and coming up this Saturday, May 19th, Children's Bureau is holding its foster care and adoption monthly informational meeting at the COC Valencia campus in the Diane G. Van Hook University Center, room 222. And here to give us a preview of that meeting and an overview of really the entire topic is Bernadette Boylan, who supervises foster family care and adoption at the Children's Bureau. How you doing, Bernadette?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad to be back.
Well, we're happy to have you. The Children's Bureau, it's actually located right here in Santa Clarita, right? Off of Turney?
Well, we have several locations.
Right.
So our main office is in downtown LA, and that's pretty much where the action happens. But we also have a satellite office in Palmdale, and we have an office here in Santa Clarita.
So new to the Santa Clarita Valley, but not a new organization. We've been established for over 100 years, right?
Since 1904.
Oh, wow.
So we've been committed since day one to protecting children and helping families, and we're still doing it to this day.
Awesome. So I was reading online, and we were having this conversation before we got on air. Over 30,000 kids up for adoption and foster care just in the greater LA area.
That's right.
That seems incredible. I mean, that seems like a way too much number. I mean,
it's a huge number, and over 64,000 children in California alone. That's so you can imagine across the United States what that number is. And that's really why I'm here today, is really to emphasize we need families. And that's why you need to come to the info meeting this Saturday.
it's coming up this Saturday. What time does it begin?
It starts at 10, and it usually runs, give or take 2 hours. We're there from 10 to 12. And if you've even had an inkling of maybe wanting to become a resource parent, this is the meeting you want to come to.
Now, the resource parent, it's not only a foster care parent, but it's also an adoptive family. What is the difference between both of those?
Well, I mean, all of our families come to us and they're going to be approved to foster and adopt. So whether you just want to foster or you really want to expand your family and adopt, you're going to be able to do both with us. So fostering is taking care of a child, protecting and nurturing them while they're with you until they can be reunified with their birth parents. If that doesn't work out and the birth family just isn't able to have the child reunify with them, then the next option is always permanency, and that's adoption.
Do you find that most foster parents become adoptive parents to
Oh,
like a natural
yes.
transition? Nobody just jumps in to adoption.
You know,
they start off with.
I like to laugh a little bit because families say, oh, we're just coming to foster. And before you know it, they've adopted from us not once, not twice, maybe 3 or 4 times.
Awesome. Those are the kind of parents we need.
Yes.
We need those parents to
Yes.
come to the meeting. Again, happening this Saturday, May 19th at the COC Valencia campus, Dr. Diane G. Van Hook University Center. It's a beautiful building. If you haven't seen it, at least just go see the building. I mean,
Yeah.
So what constitutes a family or a parent that's eligible to become a resource parent?
You know, I think people have a lot of misconceptions. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I'm not married. Oh, I don't have a house. If you come to the meeting, we'll be able to answer all those questions. But what I would say to somebody is, can you do 5 things? And if you can, then you need to come to this meeting. So if you can protect and nurture children, if you can meet their developmental needs and address their delays, if you can support their relationship with their birth family, if you can connect them to lasting relationships, and you can do it all as a member of our team, then you need to come and be a resource parent.
How involved is Children's Bureau after the family takes on the child?
You have 24/7 support.
Awesome.
The social workers are available to you 24 hours a day. Even as a supervisor, I am available to you 24 hours a day because this is not a 9 to 5 job. We're talking about children, and our children have experienced trauma, so they need a little extra. They need a different type of parenting. So we do not just say, here's the kids and good luck.
Right.
We're with you. We're holding your hand through the whole entire process.
Perfect. Now, who determines which kids go where? Do the kids interview the parents? Do the parents interview the kids? Do you guys just say, I think you guys would be a good match? How does that work? A little bit of both,
It's
or all three?
really, we really stop and get to know our families before children join their families. They go through an extensive process, and we know what is the best fit for the family. So when we get the calls for the children that need a family, we really stop and say, hey, this would be a good fit. And does that mean it's going to be perfect? Absolutely not. But we do our best to see what the child's needs are and that the family can meet them.
If a child has siblings, is it the goal of the Children's Bureau to keep the family together, or?
Yes, that's an excellent question, because most of the kids, it's not just a single child. Most people,
Right.
most of the kids are coming with 1, 2, 3, maybe even 5 siblings, and we really work hard to keep siblings together. That relationship is a relationship that needs to be really held to a high level, because sometimes that's all the kids have is each other.
Exactly. Especially when they've been separated from the parents. And not only have you become a foster resource parent, you're not only helping the kids, but really you're kind of easing that tension off the parents. So maybe sometime in the future, they'll be able to, take back their kids.
Yeah, well, that's the goal. Remember, every child that comes to us, we're supporting family reunification. That's the plan. That's what we want to see happen. So that's why I mentioned it's important for our resource families to understand you must support that relationship with the birth family. You're modeling for the kids that you really, really want that positive relationship to continue. And mom and dad are working on their own stuff while the kids are with our resource family.
She's Bernadette Boylan of the Children's Bureau. They have an informational meeting coming up this Saturday right here at COC's Valencia campus at the Diane G. Van Hook University Center, room 222, beginning at 10 a.m. It's only a 2-hour meeting. Go check it out. Coming up this Saturday again, beginning at 10 a.m. If you'd like to learn more about becoming a resource parent, to RSVP to the event, to learn more about the organization and all the volunteer opportunities that they have going on, visit all4kids.org. That's all the number 4kids.org, or give them a call 661-208-4212. That's 208-4212. Bernadette, thank you so much for coming in, and best of luck this weekend at the event.
Thank you. I'm going to keep my eye out for people. I hope everybody shows up.
Awesome. Time is 3:47. Time for a quick break. We'll have traffic on the 8s coming up.
Lots of people can build.